Hey guys, Alex here from socialcornergraphics, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use the animated Instagram stories, how you can change the colors, change images, change the text, and then finally how you can save them out and use them on Instagram. So let's get started. If you have been following this video tutorial series from the start, I explained to you how our file structure is created and ordered, how you can replace the images, how you can change the fonts and their colors, how you can combine the different elements to create your own unique designs such as this one, how you can work with shape layers, change the colors and sizes and so on. And now I'm going to show you how you can work with animated Instagram stories. Now, because we used beauty Instagram stories throughout this presentation, I'm going to use the blank beauty Instagram stories template, so without this lovely design that we have created. So let me quickly close it. Click no right here for the save. So beauty Instagram stories as it was when you download it. So this will work for any of the animated Instagram stories. I just want to show you how the original design looks like here next to the beauty animated Instagram stories. Also, we used post exporter to save it out to the desktop so we can upload it to different social media pages, Instagram in this particular example, but we are not going to use that because beauty animated Instagram stories, and any Instagram stories for that matter, has its own saving techniques. So let me quickly close that because we don't need that anymore. So here is the static beauty Instagram stories and here is the animated. So why I opened them side by side so you can see how they look like. So in static you can see the designs as they are right from the get-go. So when you open up the file, here they are, but in the animated they are hidden. Why they are hidden? Because they are stuck on the first frame, and on the first frame it's always blank in our templates. So in order to have this, you will have to play it, go to the end, and it will display these designs. So all of them are smart objects, as you can see by the icon right here, and I explained smart objects in detail in the adding images video. But in order to use animated Instagram stories, you will have to go to the window and click right here on the timeline. So you can display the timeline, because when you hit play or spacebar on your computer and on your keyboard, nothing will happen, because you'll have to have this timeline window so you can see how the animations look like. So once again, on the static templates, they are static as they are, but on the animated they are blank because they are on the first frame. So to open up one of them, we edited number 2 in our video tutorial series, so let's do that as well. To open up number 2, it's smart objects, so simply double click right here and it will open up in the new window. When you hit space on your keyboard, the animation will start and you can see how the animation look like. Now for every animated Instagram story that we create, inside of the readme PDF file there will be the link, so you can click on the link and you can go to the YouTube channel where all of the animated Instagram stories from that particular pack, beauty in this example, will be shown, so you can choose different animations and you can see how they look like. So you can pick the one you like the most and you can then edit it. So how this looks like is basically exactly the same as with the static template, if you have been watching our video tutorial series. If not, it's ordered in folders. So in this folder, for example, we have lines. So top line, which is this line right here, bottom line, which is this line right here. We have the image, which is once again another smart object. So in order for you to edit the image, you will have to double click, open up the smart object in a new window, and then drag and drop your image inside. Then we have the text folder. If you open it up, you can see we have the text on top right here, and we have the text on the bottom right here, and finally we have the frame with the mask on it right here. at the bottom we have BG, which stands for background, and that's the static layer which doesn't move in any of our templates. So right here at the bottom we have the timeline and we have the scrubber. So if you click on it and you go back, at certain points animations will happen. So at 3 seconds you can see this bottom text will snap in its place, and if you go back even more, these lines will disappear, frame, image, text, and so on. And once again, when you go to the start, which is right here, and the end is right here, you can press the space bar on your keyboard and you can play the animation once again. You can see how it looks like and so on. Now, to edit any of these elements, you cannot do that on the frame number 0 because once again you cannot see them. To edit them, you have to go right around here when all of them are shown. So for example, we want to edit the lines. So click on the first line, hold Control, click on the second line, press A on your keyboard, go right here to the fill color, and let's choose red, for example. And as you can see, lines are updated. And now when I go back, instead of the black lines, we'll have red lines. So Control 0 and Control Z, so I can go back to the original designs. But let's start with the image. So if you have been watching our video tutorial series, you would know how to add the image, but if not, let's simply choose the beauty pack, which is the pack that we chose for this particular product. So let's go inside, minimize this, minimize Photoshop, and as you can see, number 2, it's this guy right here. So we can go back to the beauty pack, find it all the way down at the bottom. It's this image right here. So right click, copy image. So we want to make sure that we have created the image which corresponds to the image right here, which is in the download file. So double click on the image smart object, Control V or Command V if you're on Mac, press V for the move tool, Shift Alt left click in one of the corners, then simply hold your left click and drag so you can increase the size. You can do you can increase it however you want. Press this check mark or press enter or return. Now in order for the image to show right here, you can simply click Control S so you can save it to the position. And now if I move the scrubber back, you can see it's now including the image in this template. Now if you want to choose a different image, so let's maybe not use this, maybe we can use this one. Right click, copy image, go back to the Photoshop, double click. You can of course use your own images, it's really up to you, but we are providing this this pack so you can quickly right click, copy image, and use these images from this collection. Or you can simply go right here to the homepage of the Unsplash and have millions of photos that you can use for free under CC0 license in your personal or professional projects. So once again, to paste the image, Control V, it will paste it right here. Shift Alt left click in one of the corners, again using the move tool, press enter or return, Control S so you can save it right here. And now we have this image. So you can see it's extremely easy to replace images this way. It's extremely easy to change the colors of the shapes. So for example, we want to choose, click on the first one, hold Control, click on the second one. We want to choose a different color for these lines. So press A, click here, click here. Now let's maybe choose this color, click OK. And now I want to use the same color for the frame. So click right here and simply copy this hex code right here. So right click, copy, go to the frame, press A, and now go to the stroke because the frame doesn't have fill color, only stroke. Control V so you can paste it, press OK. And now we have this color for the frame as well as the lines surrounding our design. If we want to change the color of the text, so for example, let's call simply beauty, press enter, and now click T or click right here, click here, Control V so you can paste this color, and now we have this color for the top text. If I go back to the scrubber once again, you can see everything works as it should, but now it has different colors associated with this design. I don't like this top color for this text, so press T, click, Control A, click, maybe choose this blue color, for example. I think it will work a bit better with this design, or simply go back to the original black, so it's 262626, press enter, and there you go. Now we want to change this bottom text. Click, Control A, and let's call it, for example, or something like that. I really don't know, but let's go with it. You can move the scrubber and you can see it still works. You can type your text, whatever it is in there, and it will work as it should. Now, when you're happy with the design, you picked your color, you picked the color for the frames and the text, you chose your image, replaced it, position the text however you wanted, and you're completely happy with the design. It's ready for the export. So how you can do that inside of Photoshop? Simply go to the file, then export and render video. But if I click render video, nothing will happen because this option doesn't work for me in this particular version of the Photoshop, and that's why I chose it, to show you that if it doesn't work, you can update to the newer Photoshop version if you have the access to the Adobe Creative Suite, so you can use the potential of that particular function. But if you don't have it, here's what you can do. Simply go to the file, save as, choose the output destination. So let's use the folder on our desktop. So animated Instagram stories, for example, it's this PSB file format, but we are going to choose Photoshop. So the first one in this list, call it our story and press enter, or you can click save, click OK. And now I'm going to minimize the Photoshop and all of these windows because we don't need them. And what you're going to need is this Adobe Media Encoder. Now it's CC 2019 in my particular example, but you can use any that you have. It comes with Adobe Creative Suite, so you can download and give it a go. You can have a test drive for 7 days, and if you like it, you can get it. If you don't like it, you don't have to get it. Also, there are some online converters, so you can upload your PSD file, which is this file that we just saved from Photoshop, and you can upload that file to that online converter, and you can then choose the video output format, and you can click save and have that video ready for you. You can then download it and upload it to social media page of your choice. In this particular example, Instagram stories. So we saved this file from Photoshop, so from here going to file, save as, and so on and so on, and now we have it right here, but it's still not the video file. So that's where this Adobe Media Encoder program comes in handy, because you can simply click, drag and drop it right here in the queue. When it starts exporting, it's ready to go. Simply click this play and start queue. It will show the animation right here at the bottom. So as you can see, it's loading all of the different frames. And when it's ready, you can simply hit close and close this program. And here is how it looks like. It will always save, because that's the default saving option. It will always save next to your original Photoshop PSD file. So this PSD file doesn't move, but this is the video file. So right click, I will open it with this program so you can see how it looks like. So here is our animation that we just created, and this video is ready for you to upload to Instagram. You can send it via AirDrop if you're using Mac, you can send it via email, via USB cable, or if you are using some desktop uploading service, you can upload it directly to Instagram via your desktop. You can also save it to your tablet and upload it through the tablet app, and so on and so on. Let me quickly hit play one more time so you can see it once again, how it looks like. And that's your video. You can upload it to Instagram and have fun with it, share it with your followers. So once again, you saw how it looks like here as a video. And if you go back to the Photoshop, you can hit space. You can see how it looks like right here. So that's how easy it is to work with our Instagram stories. Now, if you're happy with this design, you can hit Ctrl S and hit close right here, and it will save right here to the original place. You can then hit Ctrl S one more time and save this original beauty animated Instagram stories Photoshop file. And then when you close it, open it up one more time, go to the number 2 because that's one we edited in this video, double click right here to open it up, and if I hit space, it will save without the image. So that's the beautiful part, because you can then go back as many times as you want and edit and edit, and then you can save it and it will go back as a clean template for you to use the next time. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, you can contact us via email, which is located in the description of this video, and have fun creating.